Hello again and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel into the Ultimate Racing League. So I haven't done a track guide for a little while, so I thought I'd do one for our next round here at the Redbull Ring in Austria. Now, I'm pretty sure I probably covered this one before in my recent or my other track guides, but I wasn't entirely sure if I'm honest, so I thought I'd do it anyway. It might help some people out. So I'm in the BMW M6 Endurance car this time around for the track guide, and yeah, just about to go over the line to start lap 3 and then the 2 flyers. So here we go then, here we go. So up over the line now, up towards this really tricky hairpin first corner. Take some of this curb now. You can run over all of this curb here, including the green, to try and open up the right hand as much as you possibly can. Now, between the 100 and the 50 metre board, you want to start to look just to brake, and probably want to drop it down. Probably most people go down to the 3rd gear at this point. You're going to try and obviously try and get as close as you can into that inside line apex, but just got to be a little bit careful, a bit wary of that little yellow hump there on the inside. If you take too much of that inside, it will throw you out. Now, the important thing to remember here is on the exit of this turn, as you come through, even though you've got all of this runoff here on the left-hand side, if you go over that sort of solid yellow line, and I think you've got to go completely over it, majority of the car over that line, you will get a penalty no matter what the settings are. I'm pretty sure you'll get a penalty, unless, of course, they're off. I think it might actually let you get away with it on the first lap, because obviously there's a lot of cars here going into turn 1, and you know, there's going to be the odd bump and the occasional hit and push out to that side. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think you might get away with it on lap 1. But after that, then you will be penalised. So obviously you want to try to stay as sort of this side of this yellow line. So as you come through, as you can see, probably taking half the car there, probably not even that, across that yellow, and then exit full. Acceleration now up to the next right hand, another hairpin corner actually, just flat out here. Stay to the left all the way up under this board. Again, you can ride these curbs as much as you can. I'm a little bit shallow there, but you can go across these curbs on the left to open it up. Again, about the 100 metre board, you want to start to brake. Now, I do it slightly different. Some people will decide to do this differently, but the way I do it, as we come up to here, obviously you want to try and get yourself in as close as you can to that inside apex, but I drop it down to 1st. Most people will probably go down to 2nd, but I do it to 1st, just to allow myself a little bit of traction out of the corner there. Don't want to give it too much though, because the back end will come round on you and then you'll be spinning. But just a little burst of 1st, and then a quick up to 2nd gear change to just power you out of the corner. It's on a rise as well, so you need to, as much help as you possibly can, just to launch you up this little rise. Again, don't want to be going over that yellow line on the left there. That will give you a penalty as well if you go over onto that tarmac, the other side of that. So 1st, then up to a quick 2nd. Again, now flat out along this top straight, and then about where the bridge here is, there where it comes over you, it's you want to start to look at dropping down. And again, I think I'll drop it down to about 2nd gear here. Got to be a little bit careful. Again, it's a cambered corner. Always trying to get into as close as you can to these apexes, obviously, because on that left, as you come out of it, as you can see, you took quite a lot of that, but you just got to be careful. You just got to feed it in slowly as you come around here. If you're in 2nd gear, that is, just feed it in, then let it take itself out to the left. Obviously, all that gravel out the other side of that green will put you to a sudden stop. So want to try and avoid that as much as you can. Probably go as far as the red and white. Don't really want to be on that green if you can help it. So feed it through up the gearbox now. Now he's going to the right for this next left-hander, about the 50 metre board there, which is just to the right here. You want to start to brake. Now I'll drop it down to about 4th gear, I believe, just 1 gear change down, and then just kind of roll it around this corner. Just try and hug this inside curve. Just roll it through until you've got to kind of almost straighten it out, and then you can apply the power. And you can use all this curb over here. I don't think you get a penalty at all for using all of that, so it gives you a bit of run off there. As long as you don't go over onto that gravel, you'll be fine. All over there to this timing line there is about when I start to brake, drop it down again, a gear, and start to turn in again, trying to hug this inside curb. It's all about getting these inside curbs all the way really around this circuit, and then feed it across. You'll automatically come across to the right, but again, you've got to be careful not to go too far because one, there's all that gravel there, and two, you might even get a penalty for straight lining it across this curb at this point here. So you don't want to be going too much straight across that because it will obviously give you a track limits penalty. So just kind of ease it out, but try and stay onto these red and white if you can. Now feed it out all the way through, up the next rise, up into the second to last corner now, over to the left, 50 metre bolt there. And you'll start braking, stop dropping down and braking again. Again, I'll drop it down to about one gear, down to about third there, up to fourth, quick squirt, down to third again. And again, this is a real off-camber corner. And you've got to be careful again by hitting this inside curb. You can take it, but just got to be a little bit careful. Again, you've got a lot of runoff here on the left, but another penalty zone. So lots of penalties can be dished out on this track if you're not careful. So you take too much of that on the left, you will get another penalty. So just try and be a little bit wary as you come around this final corner and across the line to complete the lap. So here we go for the fast ones. That was your lap round there, so as you come up to the hairpin now, as I say, stay over to the left. Second, be careful for rear. Now up to third, don't take too much of it on the left. Full power now, right up the gearbox to the next hairpin, right hander. Probably don't actually make it to sixth gear, probably just go as far as fifth. Over to the left, 50 metre boulder just before. Drop it down to first, let it roll through, little spurt of power, now to two, up to second, up third, up to fourth. Again, probably just get fifth gear up to along here to the board. Almost overshot it there, down second, feed it through, now up the gearbox again, over to the right, 50 metre board, start the turn in, now just roll it in until it opens up, then get the power on, back end wanting to come out there, use all that curb, timing line, again very deep there, get that apex very well, don't take too much of that on the right hand side, up over the rise, stay to the left, down to third, the 50 metre board, roll it through, fourth, back down to third, again just be careful here, let the car straighten out and then go, don't get the fastest lap, but there's certainly 128s in there, not even quicker for the aliens that are out there, but there is your lap of the Red Bull ring, so I hope that helped some people out if you didn't already know how to get round there, but just a little guide just for your help really if you needed it, and well, hope you enjoy watching it. I'll see you again soon.